everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I am going to show you all of the journals that I have, what I use them for, and just to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what I use my journals for. I personally, it's gonna sound really weird, but I love to make the junk journals. I just have yet to actually use one for myself. Kind of weird, I know, but I'll go ahead and show you the journals that I do use, and I am in the process of making my own junk journal for myself. So that will be my personal first junk journal that I've made that I'm going to use, other than the memories junk journal per se that I made, that I decided to keep for myself. It's not really a junk journal because there's not a lot of junk in it. I kind of left it really blank so that I could junk it up as I go. Okay, so I guess I'll start instead of rambling on and on. So I'll start from, like, I guess smaller. So, okay. So let me put these to the side. I have so many. Okay. So I guess the first one that I will show you is this one right here. It is very tiny. My boyfriend actually got it for me, and it's a little wraparound. This one, I really do use it for my gym stuff. So I like to write like what I eat for the day, what my workouts were, how many calories I burned while working out. That says on my watch, or if I did cardio. I like to write it down. I want to live a healthy lifestyle, so for me, writing it down just gives me a better idea of how well I'm doing. Even if I didn't do a lot, at least I jot it down, and for me, I just like to have it and be like, oh wow, I did good today, or okay, I didn't do so good today, maybe I'll do better tomorrow, or just to help me keep a healthy lifestyle. I just like to keep it written in a journal where I can just express how I'm feeling, and I don't know, I just like it. So this one, I mean, I did say it's a wraparound. What I like about it is that, I'll show you some of the pages I haven't used. The pages themselves are this really nice, I don't know what this kind of paper is called, but it's like kind of, I feel like it's recycled paper. But I just love it. It is really nice to write on. Yeah, so that's this journal. Again, most of these are not junk journals, guys, so they're going to be just my regular journals. My next one is going to be this one right here that I did a personal swap with Nick the Booksmith, and this was my first swap ever. I didn't record it. This was maybe less than a year ago, and this is where I keep all of my Kreations stuff. So I'll go ahead and show you inside for a little bit. Oh. So I'm not going to show you everything because I do have personal things in here, like addresses and stuff of people. So pretty much, let me see. Okay, so this was a really, really nice journal. It's really small. It doesn't take up a lot of space. So I definitely was thrilled to receive this journal. The first one is going to be all of my Karen's Creation orders. There's 3 different signatures. So the first one's going to be all of the orders, the receipts I have, the addresses. If up here you can read. I don't want to show you the name. Okay. So to who, where, paid, shipped, and arrived. So that is going to help me keep track of my orders. That way I don't get them mixed up or lost or whatever. I do keep all the receipts so that I have just track of everything. I like to know that I have something to look back on if needed. Here is going to be my pen pals and Happy Mail. You can see all my stamps. So here I just have, you can read that part. I don't know if you can read it, but so this helps me keep track of my pen pals, and that way I know when somebody has sent me something. Okay, so in here I do have my pen pal information. So all of my pen pals, all of their addresses and things like that, so that whenever I want to reply and I use their envelopes, the ones that they send it to me, a lot of them really decorate it very nicely. So I like to keep them, and I just store them away with all of my pen pal stuff. So it's nice to have something handy so that I can just read the name and be like, okay, I have her address. I don't have to take out all the envelopes and look through all of the pen pal letters and like find their address and so it just keeps it a lot more organized and like neat in here. This one is going to be for my swaps. Same concept pretty much, is just to keep it organized when I got it, when they received it and things like that, so that I can just keep track of it again. So this is just a lovely, lovely journal from Nick the Booksmith, and I love it. I use it a lot. I'm surprised it's not worn out, but it's a really good journal. My next one is going to be this one right here, and I have had this journal for what seems like forever. This is my quote journal. I started this one so long ago, and it's just different quotes. No quote, how can I say it? Not a specific kind of quote is in here. It's just going to be quotes that I liked. Some are actually pretty sad whenever I was, sad at the moment, or happy or inspiring or whatever. And like I said, I did this such a long time ago. I mean, it's pretty filled up. I think this was maybe, I'm going to say like 5 years ago. And it hasn't even been filled up because I stopped. I stopped for a little while. So, I mean, I like it. Let me see. Like this one. We have to hurt in order to know, fall in order to grow, lose in order to gain, because most of life's lessons are taught through pain. Okay, obviously I was very young and naive about stuff, so I definitely feel like that one was just because I was definitely hurt at the moment. Something was going on in my life, so I think it's definitely good to have these quotes to look back on and be like, what was I thinking back then? There's like Dear God ones and things like that, so I like it. I haven't written this one in such a long time, but it's nice to have and to keep and to know that I have some really nice quotes in here. So okay, I'm probably going to show you this one next. This one obviously is going to be the swap that I did with Sabrina, this Crafty Savvy. So I have not used it yet. I am thinking and like processing in my mind what I want to use it for. So I guess this will be my first drawing journal actually. I just don't know what I want to use it for. It's so pretty, I like don't want to mess it up. But I definitely will use this very soon. I just need to figure out what I want to use it for. And I do have the flip through of this journal if you guys want to see it. It's in my channel. This one, let's start with this one, I guess. This one is going to be actually for my boyfriend. I started this about a year ago after our first year anniversary, so it's been 2 years. And what I do is I write a letter to him during big occasions. So let's say for my graduation or something, I wrote him a letter thanking him because he's one of the reasons why I graduated and why I stuck through all of the troubled times that I've had in my life and just fought through them. So definitely there's a lot of emotions and stuff in here. Definitely when we talk about marriage or kids, it's written in here because it's just something really nice to look back on. I was supposed to give it to him during our 2-year anniversary, but I stopped writing like halfway through the second year, and then like a couple weeks later, like it's just not as persistent as I wanted it to be, so I held off. I didn't give it to him on our 2-year anniversary, so I'm thinking of giving it to him on our 3rd year anniversary. So we'll see how well I write in it. And it's very personal, so I don't really want to give you like too much of a flip through of it, but I'll show you. I guess this one you can kind of see like what I've done in a sense. So 2015, 2016, a song that I feel like describes like how I felt at that time. I don't know, it's very personal in here. I mean, I don't know. I just thought that it was a really cute idea, and it's something very, very sentimental, and something that I wish to give to him. Maybe I'm gonna say our 30th anniversary. I don't know. Maybe on our wedding day. I don't know. Depends how much I read in it. So next one I have is going to be this one, I guess. My traveler's notebook. I am very, very new to this traveler's notebook, but something that I really want to work on is getting more organized with my life. I feel like since I'm going back to school, I need something that is going to keep everything nice and handy and organized and just help me know what is due towards school, towards work, towards Karen's Creations, just everything in one little notebook where I can literally throw it in my bag, keep it with all of my things, and just have something to look back on every single day. So yeah, it is very, very empty. I am still working on customizing this to be the way I want it exactly. So it's blank. I have not done anything to it. So once I finish it, I'll probably do like a little flip through of it. But I bought this one and this one at Hobby Lobby for I think like $8. And this one is going to be the graphed paper notebook. And I'm thinking I want to do this calendar week, like monthly, weekly calendar. This one I'm going to do for notes, and this one for to-do list. So this one actually came with a traveler's notebook. I just want to customize it, maybe add like a cover. I'm going to change this whole traveler's notebook up to customize it for myself. So this one, I grunged it up a lot. I don't know if you guys can see all that. I definitely made this into more of my style. I don't like bright colors, if you guys know my videos. So I definitely grunged it up a lot to where it made it look very messy and very dark and my style, I guess. I'm just going to put it like that. So yeah, that was my school ID. But definitely something that I'm going to keep working on and customizing as the weeks go on. Whereas I'm going to try to do it probably later today, or hopefully get it done by the end of this week, because school starts like in 2 weeks and I need to get it done. So the next one is going to be this one, which is another one of my quote notebooks. And this one, sorry, is actually all inspirational quotes. So my hopes for this is to give it to my daughter one day. I hope that she picks up my journaling thing and I want her to have a notebook for like whenever she's having a hard day, or whenever, you know, I do pass away, whenever I'm old and gray, and you know, I want her to have something of mine when I was younger. So this is something definitely that has helped me just whenever I'm having a bad day, just to find an inspirational quote that fits what I'm going through. And for me to write it down, it just helps me remember how blessed I am. Somebody always has it worse than you do. So this is definitely something that I love to do. It's not filled up and I want to continue. I have stopped writing in it, but I hope to continue whenever I have more time. But it is nothing but inspirational quotes. So there's short ones, there are long ones, there are, I don't know, so many. But I'll read you guys one. Okay, so choose your thoughts carefully. Keep what brings you peace, release what brings you suffering, and know that happiness is just a thought away. So I think definitely by reading a lot of these, you can definitely see what place I was at. But I love it. Definitely a journal that I'm going to keep writing in. So I just love the detailing on this one. I got this one at Hobby Lobby. So I think I used my 40% off coupon and got it for maybe like $12, I'm assuming. I don't really remember. But if you look at the pages, they're just so like rugged, and I'm pretty sure you can find this at any of your Hobby Lobbies, wherever you're at, because this one's a very popular journal. This one is next. This is not a journal, it's a scrapbook, but it is something that I have yet to finish as well. I tend to start things and not finish, I know, but this is a journal, a scrapbook that I use for my boyfriend and I. So I'll show you the first page. It is very like when I first started crafting, so it's not that pretty. It is very like weird and random, but definitely something that I am going to continue to do. So that one's that one. And this one is a journal that I actually use pretty much on a daily basis. This is going to be my nightly journal, which I just tend to get out anything that I'm thinking, I write it down. It's fairly new. I got this a couple months ago and I loved the cover. So if you can notice, it's like a little map of the world, and I loved it because it's not big. It's not a big journal, and it has a lot of pages in it. So let me see if that light helps. Maybe that's better. But it's just a journal that I can keep all of my thoughts in order together, and it's just gonna be fairly simple. It's not, like I said, a junk journal. So oh, that's me. I don't know. It's just gonna be something I can definitely just jot down any thoughts that I'm thinking or anything like that. I did use the front cover as a semi-craft junk style cover. I don't know. I was just playing around with what I had in my stash. But yeah, this is definitely a journal that I hope nobody reads because it has my deepest thoughts, and it would be embarrassing to know some of the things I write in there because my mind is just running all over the place sometimes. So yeah, guys, these are all of my journals that I have. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I made sense. I know that I tend to ramble a lot, so I hope that you guys understood what I was trying to say, and I hope that it brought you some type of inspiration to do some journaling, some scrapbooking, some quote journaling. Definitely let me know what you guys thought in the comments below, and I hope I just didn't ramble and ramble. But thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!